What if one key to a more vibrant, connected, and intimate life after 60 wasn't hidden in some high-tech lab, but was waiting patiently in a gracefully aged bottle? Could a simple pleasure, like a carefully chosen glass of wine, really hold secrets to better blood flow and a renewed sense of closeness? Today, we're looking beyond just flavor and aroma. We're uncorking the science, the truly fascinating, evidence-backed reasons why certain wines might be more than just a lovely drink for seniors. We'll follow the journey of powerful natural compounds as they travel through the body, potentially boosting circulation and paving the way for a richer, more intimate chapter in your well-being. Stick around as we explore 4 remarkable wines and the compelling science that makes them special. Welcome. As we go through life, our bodies naturally change. For many of us seniors, this can mean shifts in circulation, and sometimes intimacy might not feel as vibrant as it once did. But what if nature, in one of its most celebrated forms, could offer a little help? We're taking a good look at wine, not just for its taste, but for its potential health benefits, especially for those of us in our golden years. Now, it's really important to say this up front. This isn't about drinking too much. The science we're looking at points to benefits from moderate enjoyment, and always with a thumbs up from your doctor. This is all about making informed choices and understanding the incredible natural chemistry that's at play. So, let's get started. Before we pour our first glass, so to speak, let's set the scene a bit. Aging is a natural part of life, and it brings along some physiological changes. One really big change can happen in our vascular system. That's our network of blood vessels. Over time, these vessels can become less flexible, a little stiffer, and sometimes even a bit narrower. This is pretty common as we age, but it can affect how well blood, carrying all that good oxygen and nutrients, gets around our bodies. Why does this matter for our chat today? Well, healthy blood flow is absolutely key to our overall vitality. It touches our energy levels, our brain function, and yes, our ability to enjoy physical intimacy. When blood flow is good, every part of the body reaps the rewards, including those areas so important for responsiveness and sensation. For seniors, keeping that circulation in top shape can be a cornerstone of staying well and can play a huge role in maintaining a fulfilling, intimate life. Problems in this area are common, though often not talked about, yet they can deeply affect quality of life and the emotional bond between partners. And this isn't just about the physical side of things. Intimacy is deeply connected with our emotional well-being, our sense of connection, and feeling alive. So, if certain natural compounds can give a little support to the physical aspects that contribute to intimacy, it's definitely a conversation worth having. Now, let's talk wine. For thousands of years, wine has been more than just something to drink. It's been part of cultural traditions, celebrations, and even ancient healing practices. Modern science is now starting to piece together why certain wines are packed with compounds called polyphenols, which are natural substances found in plants, especially grapes. These polyphenols, particularly the ones found in grape skins, have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that have really caught the eye of researchers. We'll be exploring how these compounds, like the famous resveratrol, along with things called flavonoids and anthocyanins, could potentially help our blood vessels, encourage better circulation, and by doing so, support the foundations of intimacy. It's a journey into the heart of the grape and also into the heart of our own well-being. Let's explore our first remarkable wine. Our first wine on this journey is the elegant and often praised Pinot Noir. Known for its delicate flavors and lovely aromas, Pinot Noir might also be a real champion when it comes to helping out our circulation. So, why Pinot Noir? This particular grape likes cooler climates, and its thin skin is surprisingly rich in a powerful polyphenol called resveratrol. While resveratrol is in all red wines, Pinot Noir often has higher amounts compared to some other types. It's also full of other good-for-you polyphenols. How does this help blood flow, especially for seniors? The star here, resveratrol, has been studied a lot for its heart benefits. One of its main jobs is to help increase the production of something called nitric oxide in our blood. Think of nitric oxide as a natural relaxer for your blood vessels. When nitric oxide levels go up, the inner walls of your blood vessels, the endothelium, can relax and become more flexible. This widening of the vessels, called vasodilation, allows blood to flow more freely with less effort. For seniors, whose blood vessels might have naturally gotten a bit stiffer with age, this effect can be especially helpful. Better elasticity and less stiffness mean the heart doesn't have to work so hard, and oxygen and nutrients get delivered more efficiently all over the body. This improved circulation isn't just good for general health, it's vital for physical responsiveness. When blood can flow to all areas, it supports nerve sensitivity and the body processes that make for a fulfilling, intimate experience. Pinot Noir, with its good dose of resveratrol, presents a scientifically interesting option for those looking to support their vascular health and, in turn, their intimate well-being. Next up, we have a bolder, more robust red, Cabernet Sauvignon. This full-bodied wine is a global favorite, and it also has a compelling story when it comes to heart health and circulation, which, as we know, are closely linked to intimacy. Cabernet Sauvignon grapes, with their thick, dark skins, are like little treasure chests of different polyphenols, especially flavonoids and tannins. Flavonoids are a varied group of plant nutrients known for their strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory powers. Studies suggest that flavonoids can help protect our blood vessels in a few ways. They might help reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol. When LDL cholesterol oxidizes, it can lead to plaque buildup in arteries. That's atherosclerosis, which narrows blood vessels and slows down flow. By helping to prevent this oxidation, flavonoids can assist in keeping arteries clearer and more flexible. Then we have tannins. Tannins are what give some red wines that distinct, slightly mouth-puckering, astringent feeling. But beyond how they feel in your mouth, tannins, which are also polyphenols, add to cardiovascular protection. They've been shown to support vascular health and may also have antioxidant properties. Some research even suggests that wines with more tannins, especially specific types called procyanidins, are linked to better vascular function. So, what's the bottom line for seniors in intimacy? A healthy heart and clear, flexible arteries are absolutely vital for good circulation. By supporting overall cardiovascular health, the compounds in Cabernet Sauvignon can help maintain the stamina and physical responsiveness so important for intimacy. When your heart is working well and your blood vessels are healthy, your body is better prepared to handle the physical aspects and enjoy the pleasures of close connection. This makes Cabernet Sauvignon, when enjoyed moderately, another interesting choice for those looking to nurture their vitality. Our third wine takes us to the sun-drenched hills of Italy, Sangiovese. This is the star grape of Tuscany, the soul of Chianti, and it brings its own unique mix of compounds that are good for blood flow and, as a result, intimacy. Sangiovese's wines are known for their bright acidity and lively character. They've got a unique mix of polyphenols, especially anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are the pigments that give red and purple fruits and vegetables, like grapes. They're beautiful, vibrant colors, but they're not just pretty. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that really add to the health benefits of these foods and drinks. Science suggests that the polyphenols in Sangiovese, including these anthocyanins, help fight something called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress happens when there's an imbalance between free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells, and antioxidants in the body. This stress can harm blood vessel walls over time, making them stiff and less effective. The anthocyanins and other polyphenols in Sangiovese act like a cleanup crew, neutralizing these free radicals and protecting the blood vessels. What's more, some unique polyphenols in Sangiovese are thought to help relax blood vessels and reduce arterial stiffness. As we've talked about, flexible, relaxed blood vessels are essential for blood to flow freely. When arteries are less stiff, blood pressure can be better managed, and the heart doesn't have to pump as hard. How does this tie into intimacy for seniors? Better vessel flexibility and less inflammation directly lead to improved blood flow to all parts of the body. This enhanced circulation is so important for maintaining sensitivity, arousal, and overall physical pleasure in intimate relationships. By protecting against oxidative damage and helping keep blood vessels supple, Sangiovese offers what you could call an Italian secret to supporting the physical side of intimacy that makes it enjoyable in our later years. Now, for our final wine, and this one might be a bit of a surprise, we often link these kinds of health benefits with deep red wines, but dry rosé definitely deserves a spot in our discussion, offering a gentler, yet still helpful, option. Dry rosé wines are made from red grapes, but the skin contact is limited. That's what gives them their lovely pink color. Because of this, they keep some of the beneficial compounds found in red wines, though often in different amounts. They are a source of heart-healthy flavonoids, similar to what we found in Cabernet Sauvignon, though typically less than in darker reds. A really key thing about dry rosé, that it usually has less sugar than sweeter rosé or some other wines. This can be a big plus for seniors who are keeping an eye on their blood sugar or just overall calorie intake. Even with a lighter polyphenol profile compared to the deep reds, the flavonoids in dry rosé can still contribute to vascular health and support circulation. They offer a gentle nudge towards better blood flow without the intensity or heaviness that some people might find with full-bodied red wines. Interestingly, dry rosé might have particular appeal and benefits for women, especially after menopause. Hormonal changes during this time of life can sometimes create challenges for intimacy, including changes in comfort and sensitivity, which are often linked to vascular health in the pelvic regions. The gentle support for blood flow and overall vascular health from the compounds in dry rosé could positively help with some of these concerns, promoting better comfort and maintaining sensitivity. It's all about finding an option that feels right for you. And for many, the lighter, refreshing nature of a dry rosé, along with its subtle health-supporting compounds, makes it a really excellent choice. We've talked about specific wines, but let's zoom in for a moment on the common science that links their benefits for seniors. As we get older, our blood vessels can naturally become less flexible and more likely to narrow. But this isn't something we just have to accept. Understanding how things work can be really empowering. The unique antioxidants and polyphenols in these carefully chosen wines like Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, Sangiovese, and dry rosé help in a few important ways. First, boosting nitric oxide. As we mentioned, compounds like resveratrol are key in increasing nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator. Basically, it tells the smooth muscles in our artery walls to chill out and relax. This relaxation widens the vessels, making them more flexible and allowing blood to flow more easily. Think of how water flows better through a wider, more supple hose. This is so important for seniors because it directly counters that age-related arterial stiffness. Second, calming inflammation. Chronic, low-level inflammation is like a quiet troublemaker that can contribute to arteries stiffening and getting damaged over time. The polyphenols in wine, including flavonoids and anthocyanins, have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. They help to quiet down these inflammatory processes within the blood vessels, protecting their delicate lining and keeping them healthy. Third, fighting oxidative stress. Our bodies are constantly dealing with oxidative stress from all sorts of things. This stress can damage the cells lining our blood vessels, kind of like how rust damages metal. The antioxidants packed into these wines, resveratrol, flavonoids, tannins, and anthocyanins, act like a personal defense squad. They neutralize those harmful free radicals, protecting the vessel walls from damage and helping to maintain healthy, efficient circulation. And finally, nurturing emotional connection. Beyond the direct physical effects on blood flow, we also need to remember the bigger picture. The ritual of sharing a glass of wine, responsibly and in moderation, can be a wonderfully social and relaxing experience. This relaxation and shared enjoyment can lower stress, help us feel more open, and boost feelings of togetherness, all vital ingredients for intimacy at any age. It's about looking after both the body and the bond. Understanding these processes helps us see that the benefits aren't just stories. There's solid science suggesting how these natural compounds can support vitality in our senior years. Okay, this next part is really important. While the science is exciting and the potential benefits are encouraging, we absolutely have to stress how vital responsible consumption is. The advantages we've talked about are tied to moderate intake. So, what does moderate actually mean? Generally, for healthy adults, it's defined as up to 1 standard drink per day for women, and up to 2 standard drinks per day for men. However, and this is a big however, as we age, our bodies process alcohol differently, and we can become more sensitive to it. For some seniors, even less than that standard amount might be best. Some guidelines even suggest stricter limits for those over 65. There is no universally safe amount of alcohol, and the less alcohol you drink, the lower your risk of harm. Super important. Talk to your doctor before you even think about adding wine to your routine for its potential health perks. Please have an open chat with your doctor or healthcare provider. They know your personal health history, any medications you're on, and any underlying conditions. Alcohol can make certain conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure worse if not managed carefully, and it can increase the risk of falls or other injuries. Your doctor is your absolute best guide for personalized advice. Lifestyle synergy is also key. A glass of wine isn't a magic fix on its own. The benefits are much greater when wine consumption is part of an overall healthy lifestyle. This means regular physical activity that's right for your age and abilities, a balanced diet full of fruits, veggies, and whole grains, maintaining a healthy weight, and not smoking. All these things work together to support your heart health, blood flow, and general well-being. And remember, personalization is everything. Listen to your body. Choose wines that you genuinely like and that fit your health needs and preferences. Not everyone enjoys wine, and nobody should feel they have to start drinking alcohol for health benefits. There are plenty of other ways to support your cardiovascular health and intimacy. This is all about making informed, responsible choices with the help of healthcare professionals, aiming for a balanced and joyful approach to your well-being. So, there you have it. As we've seen today, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, Sangioves, and even dry rosé offer much more than just pleasant flavors. Backed by science, the unique compounds in these wines, the resveratrol, flavonoids, tannins, and anthocyanins, show real promise for enhancing blood flow and, through that, supporting intimacy for seniors. They work by helping to relax and widen blood vessels, reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and support overall heart health. These physical effects are so important for maintaining vitality, energy, and the physical responsiveness that helps create a fulfilling, intimate connection in our later years. Remember, the path to enhanced well-being is about the whole picture. When enjoyed thoughtfully, responsibly, and as part of a wider healthy lifestyle, always with your doctor's guidance, these wines could indeed offer a way to renewed closeness, vitality, and a richer experience of life. It's about savoring not just the taste, but the potential for a vibrant new chapter. We really hope you found this exploration insightful and empowering. If this information was valuable to you, please give this video a thumbs up. It genuinely helps our channel reach more folks who might benefit. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Responsibly, of course. Do you have a favorite among these wines? Or maybe you found other natural ways to support your well-being. Share your experiences in the comments below. Just remember to keep the conversation respectful and constructive. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you won't miss our future videos exploring health, wellness, and vitality for seniors. And most importantly, if any of this has got you thinking about how moderate wine consumption might fit into your life, please make your very next step a conversation with your doctor. Your health is unique, and their guidance is priceless. Thanks so much for joining us today. Here's to your health, happiness, and continued connection.